Hello everyone, welcome back to your own channel. How you guys are doing? So I know we are doing our Saturn series, but in between I wanted to make one more video because tomorrow we are going to have Venus transiting to its exaltation sign, which is Pisces, from tomorrow onwards. So I would like to make a video for you guys for all ascendants when Venus will be transiting to its exaltation sign, what results it will going to give for all ascendants. So for different ascendants, obviously we'll be talking about when it is sitting in which house of what ascendant, what result it will going to give you, and because it will be different houses lord for your chart, so accordingly we're going to interpret the result for all ascendant. So I will make this one video for all ascendant, so it will be pretty high level, but yes, I'll try to cover as much as possible. But again, you guys need to understand before coming to analysis that a lot of things will come into the picture once we analyze this transit. Is that first of all, what dasha you are running, what other transits are supporting, where your natal Venus is placed, natal Saturn is placed, other planets, and especially Jupiter, because it will be transiting to the sign of Jupiter. So that will again be important. So where the dispositor is sitting in what conditions, and then you will be coming to the results. But in general, I will be talking about what results it will going to give for the particular ascendant. So again, but for particular chart, we have to analyze more. So we'll start with the Leo ascendant. So for Leo ascendant, Venus will be transiting to their 8th house. So for every ascendant, Rahu is already in the Pisces sign, so I'm not going to repeat this, but whenever Venus and Rahu sits together, Rahu has the tendency to amplify the qualities. So what is Venus? Venus is about luxury. Venus is about branded things. Venus is about relationship, love, opposite sex. uh, Venus is about medicine. Venus is about in terms of the body part, it is like kidneys and sexual reproductive organs. So, and Venus is about food. So all these things Venus represents. So when Rahu will be sitting, already sitting, and Venus will be transiting to this house, so Rahu will going to amplify these things based on your chart and your Venus and other things. Accordingly, you will going to get the results. But for Leo ascendant, because it's the lord of your 10th house, so and Venus will be transiting in the 11th to it in the 8th house, so definitely there could be gains related to career. Again, not for everyone, but yes, it can give you gains related to your career. It also can give you a career related to, or maybe more interest in the field of occult, astrology, stock markets, research, analysis, secrecy jobs, all those kind of things where more analysis are required. All right. And because that's what the 8th house is all about. Also, Venus will be aspecting your 2nd house, so it can give you some gains in the income, because it will be aspecting 2nd house from and it's from its exaltation sign. So Venus can give you that also, but again it will depend which house Lord Venus is, and then where your Venus is placed. Based on all those conditions, we will going to interpret the results. Okay, so now coming to Virgo Ascendant, Venus will be transiting to their 7th house. Okay, so 7th house, Venus will be here. It's a house of relationship. Venus is about relationship. It is exalted. Chances that you may get into a new relationship or your relationship may prosper, but usually I've seen that when Venus is exalted, chances are that the people exalted in someone's chart, their relationship, they have relationship issues. It's not that they're not going to have relationship, they have relationship, multiple relationships, but it's always a kind of a tricky place for relationships, right? But it will going to give you the results accordingly. So if other things are favorable, your natal Venus is good, Jupiter is sitting good, and your dasha is also supporting, so you may also get married during this transit. And because Venus is responsible for marriage, so 7th house is for marriage, so it can give marriage, it can give you new relationships, new partnerships, new business, those kind of things. It is 9th house lord, which will be coming 11 to it. So then again, gains related to 9th house can be there. Again, second house lord, but it is sixth to the second house. So always remember that now when Venus, and this is for every sign, so I'm not going to repeat this like for Libra sign it is always the sixth placement, but for Taurus it is always the 11th from any chart, from any for any ascendant. So related to Taurus or related to that particular house, it will going to give you good results, but related to the Libra sign, we have to see other things also. But in general, I'm saying because it is coming sixth to it, transiting sixth to it, so results to the relationship. So that's why I told you that relationship issues could be there, and whenever I've seen Venus in the Pisces, because it is always sixth to the sign of Libra, and Libra is the sign of relationship. Okay, so that is why it can give you some issues with the relationship, or can give you some issues, or maybe things, not always, but it can give you some disturbance related to things of second house. Okay, now moving on to the next sign, which is the Libra itself. So for Libra Ascendant, your Venus will be transiting to your sixth house. Okay, so again, for your eighth house matters, it will going to give you some good results because it is transiting 11th, and 11th house Venus is not bad when it is transiting, or it is in the 11th house for any ascendant, because 11th house is about Aquarius, and it is the sign of Saturn where Venus is comfortable. So it will going to give you results, good results and good things for 8th house. I'm not mentioning again and again that dispositors and your Venus placement and all those things has to come into the picture in Dasha also. But for your Lagan, you need to be careful, because now Libra is your Lagan, and it is Lagan Lord is coming into the 6th house. So it can give you some things or issues or troubles related to the health, because it is coming into the health house. So maybe you need to be careful about your health during this period, and it is going to last for approximately, because it is starting tomorrow till May 29th or 30th. Okay, so almost like a few months. So just be very careful during that time, during this Venus transit, and other things related to this house can give some issues, not necessary, but yes. So just be very careful about that. Now moving on to the Scorpio Ascendant. For Scorpio Ascendant, Venus will be transiting to the 5th house, which is a trine one and good house for Venus. So when Venus will be transiting here, again related to 7th house matters, it can give you some good results, like a relationship in the marriage. It can give you marriage also, business partnerships, all those things you can see good results. For 12th house, because it is transiting 6th, maybe there could be things like related to 12th house, which are 12th house related matters, like your investments, your bed pleasures, your sleep, your foreign travels, your losses related to your Lagan, or either it could be a financial loss. So those kind of things can give you a little bit of negative results, and I'm saying can, not necessary, depending upon other positions also. So but yes, these kind of results you guys can expect with this Venus transit, but other things also will come into the picture, like Dasha and Saturn transit, Jupiter transit, natal placement of Jupiter, Venus, all those things. Okay, yeah, but for 7th house matters, it can give you some good results, or maybe you guys can expect some good things. Now moving on to the next ascendant, which is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, it will be coming into your 4th house. So now when it will be in the 4th house, things related to 6th house can give you good results. Things related to 4th house can give you good result, maybe relationship with mother, things related to land, property, all those things, because Venus is will be holding some good strength, because that's what Venus gets, directional strength when it comes into the 4th house. So things related to, maybe you can purchase a new vehicle during this period, because it is transiting to your 4th house. Very good chances. Land related things can also be possible, but more of a maybe you can purchase a new home, You can decorate your home, or you can change the interior, because that is what Venus is all about. You can purchase a new vehicle, as I told you. New luxury vehicle can also be uh, can also come into your life, based on other things, as always. Okay. Related to matters of the 11th house, yes, there could be some difficulties or some issues, but not always necessary. But just be very careful if other things are not supporting it. Okay. Now coming on to the next ascendant, which is Capricorn. Venus will be transiting to their third house. So third house Venus, again, the matter related to fifth house, like children, relationships, creativity, will going to enhance. See, again, few things naturally will be going to be there for everyone. Creativity, because that is what is Venus. uh, Decoration, jewelry, or uh, beauty, branded stuff, things related to beauty, things related to food and restaurants. So these things will going to give good results in general, and I'm talking in general. So because Venus will be exalted, and Venus is responsible for all these things. So maybe things related to people who are working into a medical field, they can also get benefit, because Venus is medicine, right? So depending upon the placement of your Venus, other things I'm saying, but in general I'm talking that these things can get benefit because now Venus will be exalted. So this is what in general can happen. But yes, for Capricorn Ascendant, third house related things like relationship with your siblings, maybe a short distance travel, it could be a leisure travel, because Venus is about things related to leisure traveling. When Venus will be exalted, yes, I think more spending will be there for everyone. In general, there would be more spending because Venus is exalted, and Venus is a planet of luxury brands, so people can spend over those things. So yes, that is why I'm not saying that for whom it will going to give you more spending and all, because in general it can happen. People can spend more, especially on food, traveling, leisures, uh, your branded stuff, jewelries, all those things, clothing, right? So yeah, for Capricorn, yes, again you guys can spend something on your either on your siblings also, on short distance travels, all those things. Okay. Now coming on to the next ascendant, which is Aquarius. For Aquarius ascendant, Venus will be transiting to their second house. So this is good related to income. Maybe income can increase, but yes, expenditure can also increase because Venus is exalted here. So you guys may like to spend on a lot of things. Maybe anything related to beauty, brand, home decor, anything kind of those things. You guys can spend like anything. So just be watchful on that if you don't want to, because Venus transit can give you a lot of expenditures, not in a bad sense, but yes, it can give you. So again, it is the from fourth house, it is coming on to 11th, so it is the gain of fourth house. So maybe you guys can spend over your houses. Maybe you can buy a new house, property, land, or you can decorate, as I told you, home decor. So those things are also possible for people with Aquarius ascendant. All right. Ninth house related things can give you a little bit trouble, so just be watchful, but not necessary. So I'm just giving you a cautious approach, not necessary that it will going to happen. All right. Now we the next ascendant would be Pisces, and for Pisces, Venus will be transiting to their ascendant, that is their Lagan, first house. So obviously people can spend more on themselves, like more clothing for themselves, more things for themselves, can spend food on food. Maybe they prefer more good food during this time, whosoever Venus will be transiting, or the Pisces ascendant people. But again, this is, I'm very general, I'm giving you the high level analysis, because a lot of things can be changed depending upon where your Venus is placed and where your second house, if I'm talking about food and all those things, second lord, second house, how it is affected. So that those things will going to come into the picture. So please don't just come to any conclusion while listening to this video. Again, matter related to third house will going to give you benefit because it is 11th. Venus is transiting to the 11th house. Things related to 8th house can give you a little bit of trouble, so just be watchful over there. But again, a lot of things will come into the picture. All right, now we'll going to be in the Aries Ascendant. So for Aries Ascendant, it will be in their 12th house, which is the original Pisces house. So Venus is always like it's the lord of second house. So yes, income related things, family, speech, food, all those things will you will see maybe good results, good relationship with family, good income. Maybe you can get some increase in your income, or income can you guys can earn more, or maybe you all of a sudden I'm just giving a hypothetical example, all of a sudden you change your job and you get a hike. So those things can also be possible, not necessary, I'm saying, I'm just giving an example. Yes, now relationship related thing, because seventh is your seventh house is Libra, and it is coming 12th in the 12th, so it can give some troubles related to relationship or business partnership, all those things, right? Not marriage especially can give you, but not always, because then we have to see Saturn position also. Okay, now coming to the Taurus Ascendant, Venus will be transiting to their 11th house, so which is good because 11th house Venus is good, and also Lagan Lord is transiting to 11th, which is the house of gain, so it will be gain for Lagan overall. It will be gain for you overall. But again, 6th house matters, you need to be careful. So otherwise it is a good transit for people having Taurus Ascendant, because your Lagan Lord is transiting to the 11th house. So yes, you guys can expect some good results, gains overall in this period. Not necessarily the monetary gains could be anything. So it could be a good fruitful period for at least 1 or 2 months. And Rahu is also there, so it's going to enhance the things. So you need to analyze Jupiter condition, Venus condition, and other dasha and all those things. Now Gemini Ascendant, Venus will be transiting to their 10th house, which is the house of career, and sitting in the 12th, transiting to the 12th house, 10th house. It will going to give you good results for 12th house because it is 11th from this house, from Venus own house. And I don't know where Venus is sitting, but accordingly you can get some good results, maybe related to career, or maybe related to foreign travels and all those things. But yes, again, 5th house matters, you need to be careful, because 5th house is transiting to the 6th to it. So those things will eventually can give you some different results. But again, high level things, you need to analyze the things. Venus in the 10th house exalted can give you very, very good job also when it would be transiting over your house, 10th house. So guys can get some good job, but not everyone, and not necessarily that it will going to happen. But yes, chances are very good, because 10th house is going to have the benefic aspect of Venus, and especially exalted powerful Venus. So career can things related to career like food, entertainment, medicine, all those things can if you are career in these fields, you can get benefit. Jewelry, interior designing, home decor, all those things, or if you are trying to build up a career over there, this is a good chance. Okay, now coming on to the last one, which is the Aquarius Ascendant, okay, Cancer Ascendant. So now Venus will be transiting to their 9th house. So 9th house related activities will going to play a part. This can give you good results like traveling. Jupiter condition obviously has to be analyzed, because this is 9th house, original Jupiter house in Kalpurush Kundali. So, and it will be transiting to the house of Jupiter Pisces. So yes, Jupiter condition will become very important, but it also gives you kind of a government job yoke, but other condition has to satisfy for government job. If there are other condition matching, this transit can give you there if you guys are appearing for it. So that is one thing, but please be mindful that other conditions, dasha, everything has to support, otherwise not. 11th house, it can give you gains. This is also Dhan Yoga. 11th Lord is transiting to the 9th house, So gains related to monetary things, gains related to networks, elder siblings, maybe you guys can spend over them also, but relationship can also get improved. So those things will going to happen. Again, fourth house related activities, just be careful. Not necessarily that will going to be bad, but yes, just be very careful, otherwise things will going to give you okay results for this. But yeah, this is a good placement because ninth house is a trine. Trine again is a good placement for Venus. All right, guys. So this is all about this video, guys. My analysis, very high level analysis for Venus transit to all the ascendants. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, comment, share, and like the video. Also, we'll be back to our Saturn series in the next video. So see you there. Thanks. Bye.